Hello, class. I'm going to get you started on designing your own font using FontStruct. Okay, now, first, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. There are people out there, there are designers out there that just design fonts. And then you have graphic designers. Those two jobs are usually mutually exclusive because when you're a graphic designer, you don't want to be spending time designing a font unless you need something really specific that you can't find out there, which I sincerely doubt because there are millions and millions of fonts. You just have to look for the right font. Okay. But just so you understand how it works, I think this is a great exercise as you're learning about letter forms. So that being said, with that disclaimer, let's go and use FontStruct. So I'm going to share my screen. And here we go. All right. So I'm not an expert with this particular software. The previous professor that taught this class before, Professor McConaughey, who's excellent, she's much more well-versed, but we're all going to learn this together, okay? But I've done a little bit of playing with it, so I have a basic understanding, which I'm going to share with you. If you want to know more, there's a support button here. You getting started, FAQs, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube videos on how to use this, which I'm sure you can find. You can also go to the gallery and look at, say, for example, top rated. These are examples of other fonts that other people have done, right? So you can look through here and see what other people have designed as inspiration, okay? Which is kind of great that all these people have designed these fonts. But again, I'm going to bet you can probably find a lot of these fonts that have already been designed already because there's been so many in the world. But like I said, this is going to be a fun exercise. So the first tab says My Font Struct. You're going to have to set up your own account. I'm already logged in, just FYI. So you would say New Font Construct. You can name your design. I'm going to say Demo 1. And I'm going to start designing. So you'll notice that we have this grid, very similar to how we set up the grid in Illustrator when we did our modular font. So in this case, this is going to set it up for us. See the baseline, they indicate the baseline here, and you have your basic tools, which is a pencil, an eraser, I guess a grid. This is the selection tool. This hand moves things around. I'm not sure what that one does. Oh, wait, let's see. It'll tell me if I hover over it long enough. Draw lines. Okay, we can draw lines with that one. And this one is draw rectangle, pencil, so on and so forth. Okay, so now also it's good to look at the bottom because you can switch between letters and see what you're doing, right, as you go. Because when you design one letter, you want to see what the next letter looks like, and so on and so forth. So we're going to start with A. And they have all these great little shapes over here to get you started, right? So I'm going to start with a basic square, and I'm on the pencil tool. So I've selected this brick, right? And I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to go across, say, 4. Okay. And then I'm going to do this. And so now we have a very basic A. Now, I could make it a little fancier, right? And I could select this and do out the corners like that. And maybe I want the bottom to be a little something more interesting, right? Boom. Now we have an A that has a little bit more personality. And maybe even here we can do this, right? And maybe we can even do it here and do this one here. All right, so now we have an A. It's kind of cool, right? So now we can move on to B. But do I remember what A looks like? So let's go back to A. We're going to use the selection tool, and I'm going to select all. Now copy and paste works in this this software. So you can hit Command C for copy. Then you click on B, and you can go here to, and now they've copied the A into B. So now we can try to make a B. That's kind of an A out of a B. So we're going to have to figure this out. So let's do some bricks here. All right, and I think we're going to have to switch these bricks here. And now, how are we going to make this happen? Let's see. I think we're going to have to do this, maybe? Nope, that doesn't work. We're going to do that. Back over here, B, and then we're going to do a straight, we're going to delete this one, okay? So now we have kind of a B. Can we round the bottom? Let's see if we can do that, just to give it a little something, something. And I think we'll leave that edge straight. Maybe we'll do this edge straight so that it feels like, because we have this straight edge and this, so all the edges on the left-hand side are going to be straight and all the edges on the right-hand side are going to be curved. Now, can we do that here on this side too? That might be a good way to do it so that it's consistent, right? Let's see if that works. Yeah, right? So then we have a consistent A and B, and they feel like the same font, right? So now what will we do for C? So we can go over here, we can paste again, and then we can try to fill in, right? We can delete here and delete this one and this one. And then this one maybe should be curved that way. No, let's try a curve this way. Nope, that doesn't work. What other kind of curves do we have here? Maybe this one. Ah, that looks better. And we probably want to make that straight, just like we had it in the other versions. See, so that's straight. And then this one probably needs to be rounded. And we did that one here, right? But then that curve doesn't work. So let's just delete that one. Does that work? Well, probably could be a little bit better. But anyway, now we have, maybe we'll put our curve in here. How about that? Let's do that. Okay. See what it looks like. So we've got curves over there, but curves over there. Still not right. Let's see if we can fix this up a little bit more. We're going to delete this. We're going to do a curve over here. And then this one, we're going to make it go down a little bit longer, maybe. And do this one. And then this one can be rounded. Round, round, round bottom. There we go. It still doesn't look like a C, does it? Let's delete this one. And delete this one. We'll make this one round again. Round, 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 round. Where's my round bottom here? And a round top. Where's a round top? Here we go, round top. There we are. That works. And then this one can be a round bottom. There we are. Where's the bottom? There it is. That looks a little better. So let's do, just for this exercise, that C could probably be better, but let's go with it. So we should save, and periodically it reminds you to save. You can preview it, right? And here's your letter, A, B, C. Now, theoretically, I can make a word out of it, right? If I had all the letters, I only have A, B, C, but you can get a sample of what things look like. You can download the font, allow the download, okay? And then we can, if we download it, let me stop my screen share and start it again, share the whole screen, share the desktop. Okay. All right, hide others. So, because I have always too many things open. Okay. Okay. So now if we go here to, and we go to recent, downloads. Here we go. All right. So demo 1, it's going to open it up, and this will be your font. Okay, demo 1, the TTF is the font. This is on a Mac, by the way. You'd have to look up how to do it on a PC. I'm not sure. So it comes up here in Font Book on your Mac. You see there's only 3 letters because I only did 3, but if you did all of them, it would work. You click Install Font, it's installed. And then if I go to, say, Adobe Illustrator, and I make a new page, print, we'll just do a letter. Okay. And zoom in a little bit. And if I say make a word, it says BCA, right? I can go here and select the font, which is demo 1. And there is my font. Okay. I'm going to make it a little bigger so you can see it. But now my font works in Illustrator. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's go back to FontStruct. So again, you can play around in here, go to support, check out all these different things. I'm going to send you some different assets as well. There's a really great designer that has kind of guidelines on how to design fonts. You can maybe get some inspiration from there as well. Email me if you have any questions. I'll have the deadlines and everything on Moodle. So have fun designing. This is going to be fun, I think. And reach out if you need anything. All right. Have a great week, and looking forward to seeing your fonts.